None of us were saints out there,
I
Sharlene.
know that.
There was an incredible black market.
And my brother was right in the middle of it.
You only have Cass's word for that.
I don't understand. Why are you defending Jason?
I'm not. Cass wasn't there.
He got a dishonorable discharge. We know that. He sold out on us. He sold out on men like you and men like Floyd.
Look, Jason never had a whole hell of a lot of loyalty to anything.
All those years, he told us that he was a career Navy man, that he retired with honor.
You ever see any pension checks?
All those years, what was he doing?
There was one thing that Jason should have learned, and you screw your buddy, you get taken out.
That's a very interesting philosophy, John.
There you are.
Oh, hello, Daddy. How pleased I am to see you. I thought you and Rachel had... What's the matter?
I know what you did, Iris. Now, just one question. You tell me that you love me. Why would you do a thing like that?
Daddy, please let me explain.
How could you do it, Iris?
You have to listen to me.
Somebody help me! Help my baby! Please help me! Oh, God! What can I do? Please tell me!
Jennifer, intubation.
Jamie!
Keep her here!
My baby, stop breathing! Oh, my God! My baby! My baby! It was so sudden, and I didn't realize. And he stopped breathing. And I was holding him, and I just looked at him, and he stopped breathing. And I didn't know. I don't know what was happening. His little hand just got so cold.
Jamie's gonna take...
No, what if something happens to him? I have to see my baby. I have to see him.
Listen to me.
I have to make sure he's all right.
Think that way. He is going to be all right. Honey, you have to think like that. Don't you see that'll help him? That'll help you, too. You're his mother. You've got to be strong.
I'm so scared.
Oh, sweetie. Honey, I'm here. I'll stay here as long as you need me. He's gonna be all right. He was a perfect little boy. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right.
Oh, no, Iris. You're not going to explain this one away. Releasing the lady and the laborer like you did could...
The lady and the laborer?
Yes, what do you think I'm talking about?
Well, of course, I just... Daddy, the book was due for release anyway.
Didn't you care at all what it was going to do to Felicia? Or how it would affect her trial?
I thought I was doing the right thing.
How could you possibly think that?
It was a business decision.
You'd exploit a friend's agony to make a profit, Iris?
No, that's not what I did.
Well, what would you call what you did?
Look, I know you're upset.
Of course, how else can I be? How dare you make a decision like that without my approval? And then to lie to me about it on top of it.
But Daddy, that's unfair.
The night Felicia was arrested, you covered up the fact that you were the one to release that book early.
Yes, of course I did. I was concerned about Felicia. I didn't want to hurt her. Surely you must know that.
I'm beginning to think that I don't know you at all, Iris. Not at all.
Daddy, publishing is a cutthroat business.
Don't you lecture to me about publishing.
I'm sorry.
As if that sophisticated business weren't enough already.
What do you mean?
Well, you didn't bother to consult me, did you?
No, of course not. It was to be a surprise.
A wholly new magazine, a surprise? Please, next time, just buy me a tie.
Daddy, the Sophisticate will be a success. You just watch and see.
Yes, I will. You can bet on it.
And as for the lady and the laborer, that was the right decision to make in business terms.
But it was not your decision to make. Listen to me. I've made one of the finest reputations in the country for my magazine and my business, and I am not going to have you foul it up.
I'm very sorry, but I thought we were running this company together.
Iris, you are very shrewd. You're very clever and sharp. and you certainly have the knack of making a buck. But Corey Publishing is my life, and it's going to be run by the principles that I've laid down, humane principles. You get that? Do you? Now, I want to know everything that goes on here. Everything. Is that clear? Yes.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes. And if you've got a problem with it, I suggest you consider working someplace else, Iris.
It's funny you should mention the Vietnam War.
It's the funniest subject I know, Cass.
Did you know about Jason's dishonorable discharge?
I do now.
But not before.
No.
You had the key to Jason's safe, is that right?
Yes, I did.
And, the military papers were found in that safe, weren't they?
Cass, the key fell out of Jason's pocket when we argued.
And you picked it up?
Of course I did. If I hadn't, you wouldn't be asking me these questions.
And then you gave it to Sharlene?
Not right away, no.
Why not?
I forgot about it. I gave it to her later.
How much later?
It was the day the police came looking for it, I believe.
That's true. He gave it to me, and then the police arrived.
Okay. Let's talk about the black market. You were involved in that too, weren't you?
To get medicine, to save lives, that's not fair, Cass.
Sharlene, I only want the truth.
All
here.
right, here's truth, Cass. There were two kinds of people involved in the black market. Those that were in it strictly for the bucks, and those that were in it to save lives.
By dealing in medical supplies.
You got it.
And that's what you did.
That's what I did.
Saved lives.
Lost more than we saved. Look, I'm not going to apologize for anything I did over there. I'm not sorry. You ever had to watch somebody die and been helpless to prevent it?
Yes, I have.
Well, then you know how it feels. But what you don't know is I did that on a daily basis for years.
I think you should go, Cass.
One more question. Jason was killed with a Derringer. One of two that he kept in a carrying case here. The cops have one, the other one is still missing. Would you know anything about that?